Today we're going to split some wood. Right, I have a number of mauls today. We're going to try out some splitting mauls. This is my favorite one of my grandpa's. Ironically, even though it was my grandpa's, has a fiberglass straight shaft. I think it's an 8-pound head. There's no markings on it, but this is just sentimental to me. I love this axe, or maul I should say. I call it an axe, but I know it's a splitting maul. This one, I think this is 8 pounds, just by the weight. This one's a 6-pounder. I know that because I have another one that's 6 pound to compare. There's no markings on it. It's a nice little maul. See the profile on it? Fairly straight. More axe-like, thinner. This one gets wider more quickly, and a wider head. This guy, another 6-pounder, says wear eye protection, so you know this must be more modern. It's thinner as well, much like this one. These two are very similar. Then I have this one, which is an 8-pounder. We painted the head. I don't think the head's on backwards. I thought originally it was, but you can see right there, it says 8-pound. This has a straight handle on it, similar to my grandpa's old axe or maul. These two have a curved handle on it. This one as well. So we're going to try those out, see how they go. So let's start with my grandpa's axe here. Maybe I'll just roll this slightly out of the way and work on this one here. There's a big crack here, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to try it down the middle. If that doesn't work, we'll go on the edges. There's a fence kind of in my way here. I think we'll get it. Yeah. I'll try to quarter it. Not working too well, but we'll get her. There we go. It's always awkward at first because you gotta work around everything. I'm almost tempted to stack this as I go, but Nice straight grain in that. Let's try the other maul. Let's try this red straight maul. Handle's a little bit thinner. Other than that, similar to my grandfather's. Good weight on it. Yeah, so this one feels pretty good actually. Handle's a little small for me. I like it a hair thicker. But as far as the weight goes, good weight in the head. I think that's the huge difference. 8 pounds is the right size. Any heavier, too heavy. I like to calculate how much wood is in one of those. Let's try a lighter maul. Try this one. It's a 6-pounder. I just have a feeling. See, the handle here feels a lot better. It's pretty good too. But I wonder for splitting her wide open with a full piece, I don't think this would have the mass. It's nice for this. It's almost half axe, half maul because of the lightness and the streamlinedness. Yeah. So it's nice actually. This is actually quite good. Make quick work of this. Yeah, quite good. But I'm gonna try it. I have a gut feeling starting out a big piece with this, unless you're flicking it off the side. So every tool has its advantage. And this, I'm on a weird hill. Surrounded by a fence. That's why I normally would try to hit those on the ground without having to stand them up again. But I'm kind of in a weird position where there's things in my way the whole way. So, yeah. I mean, there's no knots in this right now, so it's kind of deceiving. So if I flip this down, let's go up a bit. Let's flip her down right there. Now, here's my theory. These lighter mauls, to split this in half, is going to be where it doesn't have its power. Because it just doesn't have the weight. It doesn't have the drive through it, eh? It'll do it. But I'm really banging her hard. See, it'll do it. There's a knot right there. That's not a good example. Let's go right here. Yeah, see, swinging too hard with that one. Whereas the 8-pound here, just a little bit more power to it. Yeah. A little bit more weight and more bluntness in here for the big ones. But for the smaller pieces, that lighter maul is probably the ticket. Gotta hit this light, so I don't want to wreck my handle doing that. If that came down and hit there. See, I hit it there, and I'm not wise. So let's try the smaller one now. See, for those sizes, it's actually quite nice. Very nice. What I like about a maul versus an axe, if I slam this into the dirt, I'm not worried about the edge. So that's what makes me a proponent of the mauls versus axes for me. But everyone's different. Everyone's got their preference. Whatever gets out, get you out there working. Doesn't matter to me what you use. Get the job done, get her done. See, here's where it's a toss up. This is a big piece. There's a knot right there though. See, here's an example of where I would flip this over. See how there's a big knot there? The knot right at the top. If you flip it over, no knot at the top. And by the time you get down in there, it'll rip that off. So keep that up like that. And those are holding on because of the knot there. Unlucky. Oh well. This will be nice stuff for starting fires in the early season and in the later into the spring when you don't need as much heat from your wood. Because cedar does not last as long. Right now, these outer ones are pretty heavy. Way heavier out here than it is on the inside. Oh, fence in the way. Gotta fix this up once we get her done. yeah, this little Maul is pretty good. I should give the other one a shot. This one's similar, a little bit more rounded. That's the piece with the knot in it. Let's try splitting her in half. Oh. Yeah, this handle is not as good. Yeah, about the same as the other one. As far as rankings go, the bigger 8-pound ones, these just happen to have handles that are straight. I'd like to have had a curved handle on a heavier one just to see. But I do like the straight handle on the heavier ones for some reason. Those both feel equivalent. I'm just used to this one. This has a little bit of a bigger girth on it for my hand, whereas this one's a little bit more rounded. So I do like the oval. This has more of an oval feel to it, so I like the way that fills my hand better. As far as the 6-pound ones, they both happen to have a curved handle on them. I do like this one here that has more of a block look to it, whereas this one's more rounded. So I find this one for some reason just has more of an axe-like quality to it. So this one's really good for quartering and going smaller, so it's lighter, you're not wasting as much energy. Whereas these two here, they work on the whole block to split that with the weight to get that down. So everything has its purpose, as I said. And so we'll just keep splitting here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do right now. These ones I'm going to mill, and then we'll take some out of there, do some more milling out of there as well, but get some more firewood. Then we have to clean up all this brush. Okay, we'll continue to split. Okay, we'll continue to split. watching, everybody. Until next time.